success isn't what you think it is. What the fuck? Nowadays on YouTube, right? Success and having made it is usually considered, millions of subscribers, right? And that's just simply not true. And a lot of it, people think, oh, if I'm just like Mr. Beast, it'll work. Now, take this advice with a bit of salt, but I think I said that wrong. I don't care. But, you know, kind of be wary that my advice isn't going to make you explode. But what my advice can do is make YouTube more, manageable for you and a lot less stressful. Because I used to stress out so much over this channel. And, of course, I still care about it. Like, I haven't gone and I haven't just stopped caring. More so, I've changed my view of what YouTube success is to me, and I think you should change your view of what YouTube success is to you, right? Because being like Mr. Beast, it's just not sustainable, and nor is it realistic for the majority of people. The obsession, that's grand. But being this shouty, over-edited person, I have nothing but respect for Jimmy as a person, and he is an inspiration as someone who wants to make YouTube their career too. But his content, I feel, has gone down a really, really not nice path lately, right? I used to enjoy his content, but now I can't because when I'm watching YouTube, I want the person on the other end of the video to be real, you know? And when you're watching Mr. Beast, it just feels fabricated, right? You don't really feel that sense of, oh, this is another human being. And you don't feel that genuine bond. It's just Mr. Beast screaming at you. And obviously some people like that kind of video. And all the power to you, But the fact it's changed what people believe to be success on YouTube so much, I just don't think that people should care like that, right? Because in all honesty, right, as someone who's been doing YouTube 5 years and has seen more success in the last year than those prior 5 years, I just believe, right, that YouTube success is what you make it. You don't have to become monetized and make it your full-time job in like the first, week. Success to me on YouTube comes in bits and pieces, right? Every subscriber is a success. Every video that does well, every video that I enjoyed making and I posted is a success. Because a lot of people think, all right, I'm not getting billions and millions of views like Mr. Beast, right? That man has an entire team of people helping him create every video. You're most likely just a normal person like me. And also it's just not sustainable because Mr. Beast is always putting on a kind of fake personality for the videos. Because if you've ever seen him outside of his own videos, he's a lot more of a chill guy and he's a lot more real like you and I. And the way YouTube has gone because of TikTok and how fucked dopamine is now, everything is, one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, because all they care about is keeping your attention. And for some reason, people need over-edited slop, right? But I love this too. We're seeing a return to the kind of old style of YouTube where it was just people being creative. It wasn't necessarily, oh, Mr. Beast did this and this works for him or this works for him, so I'm going to copy him. YouTube has become what it was originally meant to be and what it should be. It's a place for originality. And I think it's the right way to keep the platform going, Because as much as I'd like to say, YouTube is for everyone, some people are only in it for the money and, obviously, keep up your grind, It's a valid reason. But if you want to do YouTube as a career, it should never just be for the money. Especially at the start, because at the start you're going to have some videos that do terrible and you're going to be like, oh, this is never going to make me money. Why do I even bother? YouTube should never be considered a business because what it is to me and what I hold it as is a place to express yourself. It's like a kind of family. It's like a community. And a lot of people just make over-edited stuff, because they want quick money. You have shorts automation, you have these faceless YouTube gurus, and I respect the grind, but what I cannot respect is their content because it's not them. And success on YouTube shouldn't come at the expense of your morals. If you're like me and you value quality content, make quality content. Make it real. Make it your content. Too much of today's content is this worked for him, I'm going to do it to, work for me. And that is not how I think YouTube should go, or how, as someone who grew up with YouTube and has always wanted to do it, I do not agree with that version of YouTube. You're an individual person, and if you're pretending to be someone for attention, you're going to be miserable. Like, you saw what happened with Morgs. That really fucked him up mentally. And, people aren't going to agree with everything you say, especially not in our current society, because people care so much about the opinions of others. And it's grand if, you care about keeping up a good, having people respect you. That's grand. But people are just throwing away what makes them them to get the approval of others, right? On this channel, I've been guilty of doing it. I've been guilty of copying, trends just for the views. And I've fallen into the trap of only caring about the views a couple of times. And obviously, that's not sustainable, especially with a channel my size and with how everything is at the moment. I do a lot of trying to figure out for myself what I want to do with the channel, because there have been times where it's just like, what is my channel, And obviously that's going to happen, but the main point I'm trying to get across here is you should enjoy what you're making on YouTube, and success shouldn't be 1 billion subscribers. Success is what you make it, and if it's 1 billion subscribers, or it's 1 million, it's, even if it's just 1,000, success is what you make of it, right? Posting your first video, that's the success. Posting any video is a success. What's not a success is when you overthink it and don't post it all, right? A success could be just you posting a video you like, right? And that's what I think success should be, especially when you're a smaller channel. Because if you're just constantly expecting thousands and thousands and millions of views, it's not realistic and you're going to be miserable. This is just my opinion, and I'd like to think it's a valuable enough opinion because I have watched YouTube since 2012. I've seen some of the biggest eras of YouTube. I've seen Logan Paul, I've seen Jake Paul, and then I saw the uprising of Mr. Beast. I saw, the Dan TDM era. I saw so many eras of YouTube, and the current era of YouTube, I'm hoping it comes to an end soon, because I do not like it. And I don't feel like the person on the other end of the screen is real. With Dan TDM and popular MMOs, and every YouTuber people remember from their childhood is someone who just posted a video of them having fun and being themselves, right? And they never compromised on that. And that's why they were so successful. Because people want to have some form of a connection. And when it's just Mr. Beast screaming at you, no connection there. Because you can tell that that's not the real him. As much as viewers don't know your day-to-day business, they're very intelligent and they can tell, they can usually sense what's up, right? If you're making content you hate just to get views, people can tell. When you're enjoying the content you make, people can tell that too. And the biggest piece of advice I can give when you're starting YouTube, post what you enjoy. Now, there's things you can do to make videos get more attention. With your titles, you can capitalize keywords, keep them under 60 letters, you can, put a arrow in your thumbnail. You can do something to draw attention to the video, right? And I do that on my videos because, yes, right, I do it for enjoyment, but I also want to make a video that is good and is worth watching, right? And I'm going to end the video off here with a bit of just something to bring you down to earth. You're not going to be the next Mr. Beast. Realistically, you don't even need the millions of subscribers. Me personally, I don't want millions of subscribers because, you have the attention of everyone, but you lose your personal life. I've seen some people that are famous get harassed, and I don't want that to happen to me or my future partner or whatever, right? YouTube success could just be 100k subscribers, and you should never let anyone try and convince you that your version of success is the wrong version of success. Success on YouTube is what you make of it, and you're going to be miserable if you just think about what everyone else says success is. All right? And that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you didn't take it as me saying, oh, I know everything about YouTube, listen to what I say. I do not know everything about YouTube. I have so much more to learn, as does everyone, But I just thought I'd leave my opinions on YouTube as someone who has 5 years of content creation behind them, and also as someone who has seen some of the biggest areas of YouTube and saw YouTube grow into the platform it is now. But that's all. Thank you for watching, and please do tell me your guys' opinions in the comments below.